What's up guys, Husto7, and today I've got a video to show you how I repaired my Elite controller. I did a product review of this Elite controller recently and talked about how the bumper broke off, not from any type of abuse or being dropped or anything, just from regular use. I was playing some Dark Souls, which had my attack button bound to the right bumper, and the right bumper broke off. And so I went ahead and repaired it, and I wanted to make a video to show you how you can repair it. So what you need to do is pick up a couple things. You do need to get a replacement bumper. So you don't actually buy the bumpers individually. You can pick up a piece like this on Amazon. I think it was about $10 or something. And this comes with both of the bumper pieces attached, as well as it has that sort of center faceplate. You also need to get a Torx T8 security or anti-tamper screwdriver. I also picked this up and it was pretty cheap. It was only like $5 or something. So start by taking off the battery, all the covers, any switches, any of the embellishments that you have on the controller. Make sure to take those all off so you're just dealing with the base controller. And flip it over, and we're going to start by taking off the grips. So I've got this little grip tool here, but you can use a screwdriver or really just any sort of flat surface to get under and apply a pretty good amount of pressure. You'll see I actually send this thing flying here because I applied a lot of pressure and it just went flying off. But there also is a piece of tape, so keep in mind if you start to hear like a weird noise, don't worry, you're not going to ruin your controller. It's probably just the tape separating, and so you do have to apply a good amount of pressure because of that piece of adhesive. But once you get those two pieces off, you can set them aside, and that's going to expose 4 different screws. So this is where you'll need our T8 screwdriver. The 4, 2 on each side, 1 at the top and 1 at the bottom. So we'll go ahead and take that off. And keep in mind, like I said, that this is a particular type of screwdriver. It's the star pattern. It's the Torx T8, and you have to specifically have the anti-tamper. So if you don't have the anti-tamper one, you'll have a hard time. I actually had the right type of screwdriver, but it wasn't an anti-tamper, and so I actually had to buy this particular screwdriver. I was able, like I said, to pick it up online for a couple of dollars. It was very cheap. But if you have a screwdriver lying around that's not anti-tamper, it will probably not work. I couldn't for the life of me figure out what was wrong until I realized that what you need is the anti-tamper screwdriver there. So again, 4 screws, just go ahead and take them off, really in any order that you want, but you want to make sure that you're getting all 4 of them. And when you're redoing them, don't apply too much pressure or anything. You always just want to kind of hand tighten things. But go ahead and take all 4 of these off and set all of your screws aside. You want to make sure you don't lose any of those. So let me get my last one here. Alright, so now what you got to do is actually peel off the sticker inside the battery compartment. So this will expose the last screw that you need. There's actually 5 screws. So just peel that sticker off. If you're doing this, your controller's probably out of warranty anyway, so it doesn't matter if you peel the serial number off. So it is pretty stick on there. It's pretty sticky with the adhesive, but if you just peel that off, that will expose the final screw that you need in order to take the nameplate off, which is hidden right under that. So grab your screwdriver one more time, and if we remove the final screw here, we will be able to take off the front faceplate. So now when we flip it over, you'll see that that will slide away. So I'm just going to wipe this off here and then set that aside. Now one more quick note is that this button, which lets you switch between your modes, can just come right off. So be sure to set that aside and don't lose it. Next, what we want to do is get that faceplate off. I used a screwdriver just to pry it off, and you can see my broken bumper. So it's kind of a poor design in my opinion that it just breaks off like that, because it's just putting a little piece of plastic. That's all that's really doing that, but that's all we have to work with. So replace this. You just want to line up the bumper buttons, slide them in, and then apply a little bit of pressure, and it should just snap on. And after you've done that, all you have to do is repeat the process of putting the controller back together. Just reverse everything that we just did, and we will have the bumper buttons working just like new again. So here we go. I've got the controller all back together. You can see that my bumper buttons are working just fine. I went ahead and put all of the screws and this. I put my sticker back on and the grips. And now I'm just going to go ahead and put back in the battery compartment and on the rest of the embellishments. And I've got my Elite controller working just like new, and this fix ended up, with the screwdriver included and the part, ended up costing me only, I think, like less than $15. So really not very much. Maybe it was actually like $15 or $16 if you account for shipping charges or something, but it was very inexpensive. So a lot cheaper than buying a new controller, and a lot cheaper than sending it to Microsoft and paying shipping fees and repair fees. So there you have it. That's a quick DIY that you can actually fix your Elite controller if you have a bumper broken, or if you have another problem and you just needed to watch a guide to take it apart. That is how you can do it. Thanks a lot for watching, guys, and be sure to check out my review of the Elite controller on my channel as well. Thanks a lot.